What's up, everybody? It's Carpo here. I just can't stop talking about terpenes. Maybe it's an obsession of mine for a moment, but hopefully it's one that endures. Actually, I have this spruce tree behind me, and earlier I tried my own generic homemade distillation of essential oil with not very great results, of course, because I don't have the gear, but it really got me interested because I've been wanting to make my own essential oil for a long time. And a friend of mine has two different kinds. A steam distillation is what I need, so I can basically pump hot evaporated air into a tube full of plant material, evaporate off the oils, then collect those oils in a condenser. It's a pretty simple thing to build, but right now I don't have the money or resources to do it, so I have to be patient. But I'm very involved and interested in it, and terpenes are in everything that smells great. Mints and lemon balm. You know, you've got your lemon balm, your lemongrass. They both contain the same terpenes as cannabis and other plants. I'm not going to get into the details here, except for I just wanted to say a couple things that I learned while they're on the top of my mind. First off, terpenes. The reason why, see, the pharmaceutical industry, loves terpenes, of course, and the food industry loves them even more, and the perfume industry loves them even more. But all these different smells they've been trying to replicate them in labs, and I found this out that scientists tried for decades to try to replicate terpenes in a lab and just could not do it. They couldn't get the same. They could get a scent that was similar, but they could not get the same medical benefits out of these terpenes. And there's a reason for that, because there's all different types of things in essential oil besides just terpenes. You know, there's ketones and phenylpropanols or phenylpropanoids and sesquiterpenes and terpenes and all these different, dozens of different things in there. And for example, you might get 50% essential oil and the rest of it's going to be these phenylpropanoids and other things. Within there are natural remedies, the things that actually work. So when they make it in a lab, they can't get that same result. And if they could, they would have patented it long ago. Nature's medicine is nature's medicine, and nature designs it well. So I was talking about these anti-cancer benefits of limonene, and I wanted to go more into detail on that. What I found out is, in that case, what it does is it basically, you have a wandering cancer cell that won't destroy itself. And think of this I'm going to try to put this in metaphor for you. I hope I hope it's not too generic, and I hope I'm not too off base. If you're a scientist and you know better, please let me know. But these terpenes will attach to the cell and say, here's what you need to do. Give them instructions to kill themselves, basically. Allow them somehow to know that, oh, I'm a cancer cell, and kill themselves. They've been able to have good results in all stages of cancer. But the thing that got me was not just with cancer, but with other things. What they found is that terpenes attach themselves to cells, and then they regulate the cells and tell the cell how much to intake of particulars, let's say proteins or enzymes or whatever they need. And so this is, to me, I picture it like a wandering terpene enters the body and it goes up to a cell and hugs it and says, "Hey buddy, how you doing? Can I help you out?" Like a caregiver, okay? A caregiver for cells. And of course, a lot of this is still speculation, and there's really a lot more to learn about it before we can actually have a science down. But I think there's people who are saying this is the fact of how plants and the animal kingdom works. Then there's other people like me who learn these things and want to share them, but don't want to mislead anyone if some of the things turn out not to be true. So I try to be as accurate to the information that I find as possible. I don't go off wandering saying that plants do this or terpenes have this particular benefit unless I've found studies to prove it. And it's boring as hell to read studies, but I do it. And that's how I found the limonene link. So very interesting, and I hope you all learned something from that. And sounds like I got to get back going.